500 orders have been placed, loving. Number one, because it is our final coat, today's special value of the entire year. We are just at the beginning of November, so if you are gonna come back as soon as it starts to get really chilly and go, oh, I hope I can get a today's special value price on a coat, it's not going to happen. You gotta be prepared. And this is the company to prepare you. It's called Nuage. They are out of Montreal, Canada. They are a little boutique brand, like a chic boutique brand. We are the largest retailer in the US to carry the brand, and that's why we can bring you prices like this. We are talking a proprietary fill that keeps you warm but breathable. We are talking stretch in a puffer. We are talking shape in a puffer, which is not so easy to do, and machine washable. Also, for the very first time in a today's special value, or I think in any of their coats, we're doing a petite size. So I'm 5'2½", and I'm in the petite extra, extra small, so it's not too long on me, but I still get that great length to where if I'm sitting on a cold bleacher or in a car, I'm gonna get all of that coverage. And by the way, if I'm gonna be sitting in a car, I can unzip the side, but there's that gusset there. So no wind getting in. It's waterproof, no snow, no rain getting in, just warmth and style and some colors that are new that are flying out of here. This price goes up at the end of the day, by the way. That's today's special value here at QVC. This is called tortoise shell, and it's this beautiful, almost cinnamon caramel, gorgeous. Like if you wear tortoise shell jewelry or glasses, you're gonna want this one, especially because it's the only one that has the silver. And then they're all gonna have black faux fur on the removable hood. This color is called sand. That's the one that I've been loving because I can wash it. I can machine wash it, so if it gets a little dirty or if my kids spill something on me, I can wash it in my own machine and not spend a lot of money at the dry cleaner. Here is the navy, which is super chic with the black. I love black and navy together. The black obviously has been very popular. And then we also have it available in moss, which is a beautiful green. I have a moss Nuage coat and I get compliments on it all the time because it's not something you see. In coats like this, and by the way, look at the princess seaming on the front and the back, usually it's black and gray, maybe a brown, like a dark brown. This brand gives you style, they give you warmth, they give you comfort, and they give you a great price, but only for today. If you walked into a fine department store and saw this coat, it would be like $400 or $500. It just, I'm speaking from my own experience, not making any claims. We have it for one day at $130. We're gonna ship it to you for free, and we have an easy pay of $25.99. So if you're new to QVC, that just means that's all you charge your credit card today. We send it off to you, and then you're wearing it throughout the whole fall and winter, and you're only paying the $26 a month for the next 4 months after that. If you love Nuage like I do, as soon as I discovered this brand, it's all of my winter coats are Nuage because of the stretch mostly. If you love it like me, please give us a call. We would love to hear your story. We would love to hear about the compliments that you've received, or if you've given it as a gift. The whole show is called Gifts of Style. This would make a great gift. We would love to hear about the reaction from the recipient, because this is truly an ageless coat. And it's just gonna take you through years and years and years of comfort and style. And look how cute the hood is. So we are being joined by Sandy and her daughter Anne, who are in a chalet in Canada right now. Is that real snow, or are we doing the fake thing like us?
It's magic. It's just a winter wonderland.
It's television magic snow. Okay, it was a little too perfectly flowy, but that's getting us excited. You know what? I'm glad that we're doing that though, because it may seem a little early to some people. Well, probably not you in Canada, but some of us here, like, it's a gorgeous, like, high 60s day here. But it's coming, that snow. And so I want to put you in the mood. I want to put you in in the place of going to see the Rockettes at Radio City, and you're in New York City where the wind is whipping through those, between those buildings, or maybe you're going to see, you know, a show outside, or Santa, or the tree lighting, or you're outside playing with your kids in the snow and you want to be warm, or it's just a cold day and you're running your errands, you need the right coat. This is the right coat. But this is it for our Today Special Value for the entire year. So I'm glad that you gave us, you're showing us the dream.
Yes, this is the dream coat. And earlier I was calling it the coat, meaning, you know, you buy others coat. It's the perfect length. It's the perfect styling. It's the princess seam lines. It makes you look long and lean. And you have that stretch, which is an experience. So you really need to try this to understand how lightweight it is. You won't even know you have it on. Between shows, we're actually sitting inside the chalet wearing it, having a coffee. I didn't even know I had it on, right?
That's right. So it's temperature controlled. So it's going to keep you warm on those cold days that you mentioned. You know, you don't want to sit on the sidelines from inside and watching your kids play in the snow or go for a walk, and you don't want to sit that out. You want to have those experiences, especially considering we've missed out on so many experiences over the past couple of years. So we want to dive in, but at the same time, we don't want to feel overheated, because I don't know about you, I got some days where I feel really hot, and it's nice to know that when I'm wearing this coat, I can be outside in the cold and then go inside, and you do forget you're wearing it.
Yeah.
That's because Nuage means French, and so we're going to wrap you in that cloud of comfort for the changes of environment that Tina just mentioned. But the big feature here is the stretch. This is a fabric that is 90% poly, 10% spandex, and this allows you true range of motion and a freedom that you've never experienced before. Not only that, we've given you the side zippers at the bottom to allow for more freedom of movement. We've got the dual zipper that is smooth as silk, and it undoes from the bottom. And it is going to just allow you to really enjoy those activities that Tina was mentioning.
Yes. And also enjoy these hugs. See, it's the hugger jacket because it stretches. And it's kind of like you said, you have to experience it, because you probably haven't had a piece of outerwear that stretches before.
Yep.
So once you try it, like, you will never go back. It's just like your denim. You will never go back now to denim that doesn't stretch, right?
Well, that's why I have my Nuage coat that I bought the first Today Special Value. I was here at QVC. I was still in training. I still have it. I wore it the other day. And this is why, because I had never experienced that before, where I had all of that warmth, but it didn't just, like, you go to hug someone, it stops right there, and it's stiff. This moves. It is machine washable, which I also love. I had never had a coat that I didn't have to take to the dry cleaner at the end of the season and pay $25, $35, $40 just to have it. That's like half the price of this whole coat, just to have it cleaned once.
True.
And then there's all of these amazing just details, starting with, and did I mention that we're doing petites for the very first time? I don't remember. This is my second presentation, so I want to make sure that you know that we have petite sizing. I'm 5'2" and a half. I'm in the petite, extra, extra small, and it's going to be proportionately smaller, so not just smaller at the bottom, but also at the sleeves. Normally I would get my size, and my sleeve would be down to here, and here at the waist, which is what this company does so beautifully too, which is giving you a waist with the seaming.
We're very proud of this, Terry, and I'm super excited to be able to explain this to the ladies at home are stature. So Nuage has not only shortened the length by 2 inches, shortened the sleeve by 1 inch, they've also raised the waist by 1 inch. And if you're a shorter woman, you'll know that you probably have a shorter body too, and your waist is higher.
Yeah.
So for the first time, you'll be able to enjoy a piece of outerwear that keeps that lovely, shapely silhouette and hits you in the right spot at your waist. And this is why the petite sizing has been extremely popular today.
Let's talk about the fill too, because this is proprietary to you. You cannot get it anywhere else but within a Nuage coat.
Yes, we'll explain that. The outer layer of the coat is, as I mentioned, a 90% poly, 10% spandex. It's wind resistant and water repellent. The interior is our Arctic Warmth by Technofill. It's breathable. So it's a polyfill that allows your body to breathe and move like a cloud, okay? Wrapping yourself in a cloud of comfort. Underneath the top layer, there is a waterproof membrane that is fused to that top outer layer, and that resists water and dampness. So Terry, this is important because have you ever been in a spot where it's damp? And I can attest as a hockey grandma and a hockey aunt.
That's right.
Hockey arenas are just the worst. So there's a difference between, I love watching my grandsons play hockey, but when you get that dampness, it chills you to the bone. I sit there wearing my Nuage coat, and I'm the only one that can actually enjoy the game.
Right, cheering and everything, yes.
It's
right? So true. And also the length for that matter too is the perfect length for sitting in those bleachers and keeping warm on your backside as well, because once any part of you is chilled, it's just that you can't seem to fight that chill.
It's so
everything
true.
about this is so perfectly constructed.
Well, and don't say no to those experiences, to going to that parade, to going to, you know, I mean, because you're just thinking, I'm just gonna be so cold. Don't say no to those. Put this on, you won't even know, even if you don't have mittens on, which we do have mittens to match, by the way, but even into the inside of the pocket, there is this soft fleece lining. So they've literally thought of everything. When you're cold, you can't enjoy the experience. And those are those memory-making experiences that we're going to be having, that we're so excited to, you know, don't sit inside while the kids are sledding outside. Go outside with them. Sit in the snow, because you're gonna get the length to be able to do that. I just popped on the navy because I just love this navy and black color combination. All of them have the black faux fur on the hood, which is also removable, by the way. So you can get this
The
look.
hood is removable.
You know, I can have it like this. I can pop on the hood when I need to. It's gonna keep me super warm if it starts to, you know, snow, or by the way, this is all waterproof too, or if it gets windy and you just wanna stay warm. But if I don't want this, and I need more of like a streamlined look, maybe for an outfit to go to the office or just to be out and about, and it's not so cold that day, and you want it to look a little bit better, it has this stand collar, and you can wear it that way too. Oh, and by the way, there's double zipper from the bottom and from the top. There's like so many things to talk about. I feel like I keep forgetting. Look at the different look if you just have it without the hood.
Yes, I find that it gives it a very streamlined look and a much more dressy look. So for a person who's a career gal, maybe you are, you know, in real estate, or you're a salesperson and you're going out and you are seen in your piece of outerwear more than your regular clothing.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, you can wear a dress with this, a skirt with this, or a pair of dress pants, or you're going out for a fancy dinner. So
That's
it's
right.
very versatile, right, team?
Absolutely. And I know, Terry, that you said you have an 18-year-old daughter. I have a 19-year-old daughter, so we're right there together. And, you know, it's such a perfect piece for someone of that age, because it still looks on trend and they're still going to feel very hip and like current. But take that hood off and you've got something a little bit more dressy and elegant that could take them to a job interview, or, you know, to that night out with their friends. And this is something, like you said, you've had your first Nuage piece for years, and this is what we want. We want someone to have this and have it in their wardrobe for years and years, because it will last you so many years, because the styling is always on. Like, it's on trend, but not trendy.
Exactly. Well, close to 7,000 orders have been placed. I'm seeing sellouts. The Petite tortoise shell, the extra small 5X, they're already gone. The Petite sand, extra small and extra small, gone. When you see red or gray, they are sold out, and that is it. Plus, the price goes up at the end of the day. So certainly don't wait on any of them. Here is the very popular tortoise shell. There are 500 remaining in the Petite, and that's it for the day. Fewer than 1,000 in the regular, and that's the only one that has this gold tone hardware, which is so luxe and really just That zipper is so well made, it's never gonna rip or anything. I mean, and there's that double placket there too, so you're not gonna catch a sweater and there's no wind that's gonna get in. I'm in